Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I am on a road trip with Shelby. We just woke up somewhere in Tennessee, I don't know where, but we're at a Holiday Inn Express and we made it to breakfast with 20 minutes to spare, and it was one of the best hotel breakfasts ever. I love hotel fluffy fake eggs. They're just powdered eggs, they're not fake. They're delicious. And they had biscuits, so I had a sausage biscuit with mustard because that is who I am as a human. Biscuits and mustard, And if you don't get that reference, then you need to either be more Southern or be old. We packed everything back into the car and got back on the road because now we're headed to Pigeon. Also, we stopped at a coffee shop, and this is what was outside, and I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. The weather got a little bit bad, but it went away pretty quickly. We stopped at a gas station, obviously, because taquitos and hot dogs. I love a quick trip, okay? QT, that's my shit. Suddenly, we get a phone call because my friend Sarah, her sister Megan, was watching my house while I was gone. And that's Shelby's dog, Otter. Otter escaped somehow from the house at Shelby's house and does not live anywhere near my house. This man calls Shelby. Shelby says, well, I'm not home and I don't know what to do. So we said, well, you know who is home? Megan. So this man drove Otter across town and handed him over to Megan, who then drove him back to Shelby's house. Poor Megan. What a weird time for her to cat sit for me. But at least everyone is safe, and Otter we found the hole in the fence. It's been fixed. We finally made it to Pigeon Forge, which if you've never been to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, it is Branson, Missouri, but in Tennessee. And we got to see Mick Mouse, who is my friend Emily. I met Emily on my very first Hobbit hiker trip in Yellowstone, and she has still become one of my best friends of all time. I love her so fucking much. Emily, you little rat baby, I love you so much. I'm so happy that you're getting married. Happy Bachelorette. I can't wait to show everybody how stupid and silly we were this entire weekend. And this is not promo, but this is just the truth. I almost just started crying. I had to take a break because I'm literally crying. I can't explain to you how much it means to me to meet people that I've never met from the internet that I love so much 4 years later that I'm going to your wedding and your bachelorette party. And that was Charlotte, if you heard her squeak. I'm just so grateful that I got to take these Trova trips and meet these people and make friends and find community and find people who support me and love me and who I also support and love and who have become my chosen family. Anyway, look at this badass Airbnb. It has an upstairs, this is the loft upstairs. It has a little loft bedroom, but it also has a real bedroom upstairs with its own bathroom. And then there's a downstairs that has another bedroom and like a living room area and a dining room and a kitchen and a washer and dryer, obviously. And then there is a downstairs basement where me and Shelby were sentenced. And by that I mean Emily McMouse said, hey, the two rats are going to sleep downstairs because I know y'all are going to be the loudest and the silliest. And she was right. So here's the cutesy loft. Here's the view from the top of the cabin looking down over everything. And it was pretty affordable because we had about 6 or 7 people staying there. And honestly, for 3 days and 2 nights, it wasn't very expensive. I think it was $250 each person, which is about what you would pay for a hotel. Plus, it was a double balcony. So there's a balcony on the top floor and there's one on the bottom floor. Also, they were like, there are bears, so please be careful and you have to be very specific about how you take the trash out, etc., etc. And then here is the downstairs where me and Shelby were staying. And here's the downstairs balcony, which also had a hot tub, which is my favorite thing in the whole world. Like, if you ever see me get an infrared sauna and hot tub in my home, then you know I have made it. I have won the lottery because this bitch, me, your girl, I love to be warm. Also downstairs was a pool table, a retro arcade, like an old school like arcade system. And they also had this little downstairs wet bar. So there was they didn't have alcohol, you have to bring your own. But microwave, a wine cooler, all that stuff. Tons of DVDs that were inside the cabinets. And they had a movie theater set up where they had a movie theater room with beanbags and chairs and a big flat screen. And we did kind of watch a movie, but we were really drunk, so we kind of tried. There's Shelby's bed, and here is my bed, and here is Emily, because Emily is the hostess with the mostest by far. First of all, she's the cricket queen, so she used her cricket to make all of us adult Capri Sun little cup pouches. And the theme for this is Dollywood, so they all say things like cup of ambition. She also gave all of us little presents, so we all got a beautifully sweet, wonderfully heartfelt handwritten card. She also used her cricket to make us these cute little cups, Nalgene, which one is it? I feel stupid. I don't know. But she put our names on them, and then she also made us t-shirts that have cutesy things about our weekend on them. Because we're staying in the Great Smoky Mountains and we're also obsessed with Taylor Swift, it says Emily's bachelorette party, Emily's favorite things, and it has friendship bracelets and goats and roller coasters, and she made us stickers. And she said no one can see the stickers yet because as you go throughout the weekend, when you do one of the things, you get a sticker like a Girl Scout badge, like a patch. And she brought National Park teas. They're all different kinds of loose leaf tea, and we all got to choose one or two that matched our flavor profile. She's just so great. Emily, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite people on the fucking planet. I'm just so fucking happy for you, and I love you so much. And then it was time to go to dinner because none of us really know each other. I know Shelby, I know Emily, Shelby knows Emily, and then Emily knows everybody else, but most of them are her coworkers or childhood best friends, so we're all having dinner to kind of get to know one another and start the weekend off correctly. We went to a place called Five Oaks Farm Kitchen, and everybody got soup, little bowl of soup to start, and cornbread, which, hello, I love cornbread, I love soup, and I love butter, motherfucker. I love being in recovery and getting to eat butter. I got the veggie plate because that's the kind of bitch I am, and I had a great time, and I'll see you tomorrow.